Hello heroes, Kelthar of the Heroes and Legends, and welcome back to RPG Corner. It's time to continue with Chapter 2, Act something. I forget how they do it differently in the second game. I just don't really remember the counts. Anyways, I'm going to do some student gathering and questing in this episode, and possibly next, because it depends on how long it takes. So I believe there was a quest on the ship. Yep, there it is. There's a letter. A mysterious letter. Except that's not the right room. Yes, it is. I'm just an idiot. Okay. Let's save before we get all... Oh. I meant to save twice. There we go. Now. Huh? A letter? Alright, it's probably from Phantom Thief B. This must have been what he meant by where the blue cross indicates. Reen took the letter, confirming that the sender was exactly who he thought. Yep, this is him alright. What should I do, though? Honestly, I'm half tempted to just cram it in my pocket and keep going about my day. Read the letter. No, I think I should read it. What if it's about a crime he's already committed? I'd hate to just be sitting on this until later, only to find out when I read it that it's too late to undo any harm he's done. Reen opened the letter seal and out popped a card.
To my dear friends in
Hey,
Class
he's voiced.
VII, I've taken the liberty of preparing an enjoyable diversion to spice up your mundane day-to-day lives a little.
Why is he giving me a quest? Well, look at that. I've already regretted opening this thing. I continue to watch your radiance from afar, ever dazzled by its brilliance. That radiance is no doubt the fruit of the bonds you share with one another, bonds which today I wish to test. I wish to see how you act when the seeds of distrust and discord are sown among you, and I shall be watching from close by. To witness so rare and priceless an occasion, I will be stealing from you one of your beloved classmates.
I hope you'll enjoy this little experiment. I know I certainly will.
Oh shit. Steal one of our classmates? Yeah, not interested now. I mean, I need to figure out what he did. Tell the others about this. There's not a moment to wait. Oh,
now, let the game begin.
Oh, shit.
Dance for me a beautiful dance. Each step replete with uncertainty.
That's him. Can't believe he's able to access the ship's intercom system and even the lights. Oh, they're back on now. I need to hurry and check on the others. Okay. Anyway, that's why I asked you all to come here, but everyone seems to be present and accounted for, at least to me. Perhaps that whole business about stealing one of us was a lie then? I don't know, it doesn't seem like the type who'd go to all this effort then not follow through. Do you think he's already stolen a member of Class VII and assumed their identity? No way. If he did, he's a true master of disguise. Everyone looks the same as ever to me. I don't know if this is related to the current situation, but after the lights came back on, I found this card in the Orbital Factory area downstairs. That's one of B's calling cards. Can I have a look at it? George handed Reen the card and began to read it aloud. The theft has been conducted successfully. I am now among your number. Oh, shit. So Angelica was right then. Wait, there's more. Having established that, allow me to lay down the rules for our little game. Reen Schwarzer, you shall take up the mantle of detective. Your mystery is to discover whom among you I have replaced. To make things a little more interesting, I will allow Sylphid to aid you as your assistant. Me? What a twisted man. This is all just some game to him. Naturally, I have not taken the place of the detective or assistant, and not of your tutor either. I have assumed the identity of another of Class VII's members. I look forward to your struggles to discover which one. Here's to your success. So we're all potential suspects then. I sure hope you didn't choose Emma. If we exclude Reen, Fee, and Instructor Sarah, that leaves 8 people that could be him. It's starting to sound kind of fun. As long as you're not suspecting me, then it wouldn't be much fun. Before we begin, however, I would like to set forth 2 rules in the interest of fair and enjoyable game, of course. Rule 1. Questions must concern events that happened after you went your separate ways from the bridge. Inquiring about things that happened before then or about personal information I could not possibly know is strictly forbidden. Rule 2. You may not consult with anyone outside of Class 7. That includes the Purple Lightning. Should you violate either of these rules, I can offer no guarantees of the safety of your missing member. I would assume that by now you know me well enough to realize this is no idle jest. Well, that's everything. He sure can fit a lot on these cards. Toa, don't say anything that might break the second rule. Yeah, for their sake, I think it'd be best for us to keep our mouths shut and let them figure this out now. Indeed, we can't risk putting whoever he's taken hostage in danger. Guess I'm in the off-limits camp too. Can't say I'm real thrilled to think that creep is sitting right here among us. Indeed, especially when we can't even help Class 7 identify him. Just leave this to us. We'll get him. Well, okay. For now, I think it would be best for us all to leave the room then. We'll be sure to tell everyone on board to stay away from this room too. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, this is gonna be suck-y. Alright, we're finally ready to get this started. Now we just need to decide how we're gonna work this out. The first rule is gonna be a pain. One where we can only ask questions about things that happen after we all split up after being on the bridge. Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for that, this would be a fairly simple matter. True, I doubt he'd know what he had for dinner yesterday, for example, but all of us would, which means that rule exists so that he has plenty of time to savor the enjoyment before we work out the answer. Give me a break. So which one of us is he pretending to be? Aha, I don't really like having to doubt each other like this. Did he say his intention was to test our bond? He did say his intention was to test our bonds. I suppose this is one way to do that. You work something out yet, Reen? I wish. So far I've got nothing. How about you? Same here. Maybe we should give everyone a pat down. A what? Guess that's not technically in violation of any of the rules, and I see no harm in doing so. But don't worry, I'll handle the girls. Reen can do the boys. Well, I suppose that's fine then. You seem strangely reluctant. I thought so. You're him, aren't you? What do you mean you thought so? If you ask me, you're more likely to be the rat. Well, these two sound normal. Although, frankly, I find it hard to believe that any imitation could capture the sheer arrogance that seeps from your every pore. Take it back, I find it equally ludicrous to think any imposter could duplicate your ability to overreact to the slightest provocation. Looks like these two are the same as ever. I think we're letting ourselves get a bit sidetracked, though. Yeah, let's get on with those pat-downs. The 8 of them split into 2 groups, with Reen and Fee conducting the pat-downs. Well, that didn't get us anywhere. What should we do next? Maybe ask everyone what they did after we split up earlier? Yeah, that's probably the best place to start. That way we can piece together the day's events and see if any testimonies stand out as odd. So let's see. Let's start with Elliot, my boy. So Elliot, can you tell us what you've been up to? Well, I went down to the factory area with Sam because we wanted to make a few tweaks to our weapons. After that, Sam was still taking care of some stuff, but I hopped on the elevator and left. I headed to the arch training room to see how the modifications went, and that's basically it. So you went to the factory, got some weapon adjustments, then went to test out your staff. And Sam was with you initially, so he'll at least be able to verify that first part happened. Gotcha, thanks Sam. Or Elliot. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Let's ask Sam. How about it, Sam? If those of you are now new joining us, I know it doesn't say Sam. I've been calling him Sam since the first episode of part 1 of the game because he's just Shotgun Sam to me. He's forever going to be that way. Can you tell us what you've been doing? Of course. First, I stopped by the factory area in the hole with Elliot to have some adjustments made to our weapons. Elliot finished up first and left while I stuck around waiting for my shotgun, Shotgun Sam. About half an hour later, I finally left the hold as well and dropped by the game room, where I ran into none other than Eustace. We even ended up playing a fairly civil game of billiards too. We were still playing when all of this trouble happened. So you started a friendly game of billiards just like that? You're such good friends. We are not. Thanks for giving us your account, Sam. Alright, let's ask someone else then. Eustace. Let's go down the list here. Can you tell us what you've been up to, Eustace? Certainly. First I went to the close combat training room where I sparred for a while with Gaius. After practicing for a while, we parted ways, after which I went to the game room. I was there roughly 30 minutes before Regnitz wandered in to break my peaceful reverie. He was being his usual noisy self, so I figured I'd shut him up by besting him at a game of billiards. You just have to go and make yourself sound superior, don't you? Take it easy there, guys. Seems to add up with Sam's testimony. Yeah, thanks, Eustace. Alright, then let's pick someone else. Gaius. Can you tell us what you were up to, guys? First, I swung by the close combat training room where Eustace and I went a couple of rounds. Eventually, we both left the room and headed to the elevator together. I was the first to get off at the 3rd floor. From the elevator, I headed straight out to the front deck to enjoy the feeling of the breeze in my hair. So you trained with Eustace, then went out to the front deck. Thanks for your testimony, guys. Alright, let's ask someone else. Now, the ladies. What were you doing during that time, Elisa? Well, I was hanging around with Milliam for a while. See, I think they all paired with somebody and then they split off. We were sitting and talking at one of those tables in the 3rd floor hall. After a while, she remembered she had to do something and left. I stayed there, and pretty soon after that, Princess Alphen passed by and invited me into the royal room. That's it, I think. So you were with the princess. Thanks, Elisa. That was a big help. And I saw all of these people in these places that they're saying, so it's going to be really tough to... If you remember, if you didn't see last episode, I went around the ship and I talked to everybody as I did before I started these quests. And so far, everything is lining up. Let's ask someone else then. Can you tell us what you were doing, Laura? I can, though I'm afraid there's really not much to tell. After everyone dispersed, I chose to remain behind on the bridge, observing the crew at work. Oh, really? There's not really any point in inquiring further then. Thanks, Laura. Alright. Yeah, she was literally on the bridge. Let's ask someone else then. That was a really short one. Can you tell us how you spent that time, Emma? Well, actually, I was with Fee the entire time. You were? Yep, she was. Celine was there too. They were both nearby when the lights went out too, so I'd have a hard time believing it's Emma. Fee's got no reason to lie, but we are dealing with B here, so we can't be 100% certain he isn't Emma. It's not Emma. Can't be. What were you doing together then? Well, first we went to the reference room so I could investigate something. After that, we went to the kitchen. Does that all check out, Fee? Yep, all of it. Okay then, thanks, Emma. Alright, let's ask someone else then. So, Milliam, can you tell us what you were up to during the time in question? Sure. First, I was hanging out with Elisa at one of the tables in the 3rd floor hallway. We were just sitting around talking, though, but then I remembered my bear. Your bear? Got him from Gramps, and I finally got him back from his train while we were in Roar. Anyway, I forgot I hadn't put him somewhere nice yet, so I went straight to the nap room to plop him down there. Yeah, that's where I ran into you earlier, isn't it? Thanks, Milliam. Yep, ran into all these people in their places. Well, that's everyone. Still, just asking everyone individually may not be enough to prove anything. Someone could be lying. Got a point. It might be good to get info about what people were doing from someone other than themselves. Maybe we could ask everyone if they saw anyone else. Now that you mention it, that's a good idea. Thanks for the tip, V. That's what assistants do. True enough. In that case... Elliot, you said you went down to the factory area with Sam, right? Then you went to the arch training room? Did you happen to spot anyone besides Sam during all of that? Oh, I actually did. On the way to the arch training room, I passed Eustace and Gaius together and said hi to them. Alright. Might as well take this opportunity to answer for myself. I saw no one other than Elliot and those I've already specified I met. As for me, I saw Elisa sitting alone at one of the tables on the 3rd floor when we went down there. Assuming everything we heard earlier is true, I must have been there after Milliam left and before Princess Alphen arrived. Alright, that gets a few people out of the way then. Let's ask the next person. You met with Elliot and Eustace, right? Did you happen to spot anyone else while you were going about your business? I did, actually. I noticed Emma and Fee as I entered the game room. They must have been when they were headed to the kitchen area. So you saw Emma and Fee entering the kitchen. Got it. I didn't realize anyone had seen us going there. Same, I must have let my guard down. There's no need to feel bad about that. You were just walking around the Courageous, not infiltrating a secret base. That gives me pause for Sam. Because Fee notices when someone's watching her. Elisa, you said that you sat and talked with Milliam for a while before she left. Then later you were invited to the royal room, right? That's right. Other than them, I did see Gaius pass through after Milliam left. That must have been when he was on his way to the front deck to enjoy the wind or whatever. That's all, though. I didn't see anyone else. Alright, thanks. You said you stayed on the bridge after everyone else left, right, Laura? Indeed, and of course it follows that I saw none of the other classmates after that, nor did they see me. Fair enough. Yeah, not much that we can do about that. Okay. These ones aren't tying together. Emma, you went to the reference room, then to the kitchen, right? And Fee was with you the whole time? You didn't see anyone else while you were wandering around, did you? You can answer this one, right? Of course, we did, yes. While we were on our way to the kitchen area, we saw Eustace enter the game room. I didn't see anyone else, though. Did you see Eustace, Fee? Yep. That's a relief. Just knowing that isn't conclusive proof, but Blue Blanc isn't masquerading as Emma. But why does he keep talking about... No, it's not Emma. Milliam. After you finished talking with Elisa, you went to the nap room, right, Milliam? Did you see anyone other than Elisa during all of this? Nope, not a soul. Now I wish I just stayed there, though. Then I might have gotten invited to see Princess Alphen, too. Well, never mind that for now. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get. Oh, boy. My guts go into Sam, because they did say, like, oh, I didn't notice you notice us. And Fee always notices. She's got a sense like Reen does. Okay, we asked... Because she, if you remember earlier in part 2, she sensed they were being watched by her 2 Jaeger family bros. So she would obviously know when anyone is watching her at any time. And if she didn't feel Sam watching her, then it's got to be Sam. Everyone hear what they did and if they saw anyone else while they were doing it. Want to go over it all again? Yeah, let's do that. First, the places where everyone started out where. If I remember correctly, Elliot and Sam were at the Orbital Factory on the 1st floor. Eustace and Gaius were in the close combat training room on the 4th floor. Elisa and Milliam were at one of the tables on the 3rd floor. Finally, Emma and I were in the reference room on the 2nd floor. Aside from Laura, who has no alibi, all of them were in groups of 2. True, which means everything you just listed is likely to be genuine. As for what they did afterward, though, let's go over that now. Elliot left the Orbital Factory before Sam did, and then went to the Arch training room alone. On the way there, he also met Gaius and Eustace. Yep. After that, Gaius says he went to the deck on the 3rd floor, and Eustace went to the game room on the 2nd floor. That's right, and on my way there, I saw Elisa alone in the 3rd floor hallway. That means I must have already left for the nap room by then. Yeah. Next up is Sam. About 30 minutes after Elliot left the factory room, he finished his business there as well and headed to the game room. That does seem to mesh with my own experience, seeing as I was in the room alone for some time before he arrived. As I was walking to the game room, I noticed Emma and V walking to the kitchen. As for Emma and V themselves, we started out in the reference room as I mentioned earlier, but eventually moved on to the kitchen. I can't remember exactly how long we spent in the reference room though, but as we left, we were on our way to the kitchen. We saw Eustace heading into the game room. Well, that's everyone. Any idea who's our guilty party, Reen? Yeah, I've got a good idea now. Oh shit. You do? You're cool sometimes, Reen. Could you share your idea with us then? Gladly, the one who's actually Phantom Thief B in disguise is none other than... Go with the gut. You, Machias. Sam. Why me? What's your evidence? Well, Sam said that he saw you and Emma enter the kitchen, but if he did, where does that leave Emma's testimony? You mean the fact that she saw Eustace enter the game room? That's right, those two testimonies are at odds with each other. After all, Eustace said that Sam came to the game room roughly 30 minutes after he himself arrived. Oh, I didn't even catch that little tidbit. I was going off of little, like, Fee would notice that. That's correct. Which means, exactly, there's no way Sam could have seen Emma and Fee when he claims he did. It's just not possible. Well, you say that, but what if it's Emma who's in the wrong? It's true our testimonies contradict each other, yes, but why assume mine is more suspect? Because Emma wasn't the only one who saw Eustace, I did too, which makes you our #1 suspect. Indubitably, my dear Fee, the doppelganger right in our midst is none other than Sam. I am sure of it. The game is up, Phantom Thief B. Show yourself. Oh, shit. It was him.
Well reasoned, my friends. A fine deduction, if I say so myself. You are correct. I am Phantom Thief.
We're gonna have to fight him now? Weapons out, guys. I can scarcely believe my eyes. He got us good. I'm impressed you were able to discern the truth from picking up on such a small inconsistency. Or perhaps I extended too generous a hand in helping you along after all. Helping us along? So your suspicious testimony was deliberate then? Spare us your cape-fluttering theatrics and just tell us where Sam is. This game is over. Such a lively rejoinder. All I shall say is, the narrow storehouse.
But adieu, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to meeting you again on a new stage one day.
Jesus. He just teleports in and out of the ship. How does he do that? Never mind that now. We need to rescue Sam. At least he didn't make the clue all hard and stuff. Can't think of anywhere other than the storage room on the 3rd floor that would fit that description. Let's go dig him out, I guess. Oh, shit. He's just sitting there in the storage room with it tied up. Ouch. I only wish I could have been there when you were captured just to see the look on your face. You look a bit tied up, Sam. Hop, ha, ha. Stop gawking and untie me. Pretty good. But Sam saved everyone else set about trying to find Phantom Thief B, and surprisingly he was nary to be found. Still, they had at least managed to avoid any harm from his antics, so for the most part, all was well that ended well. The sweetest of challenges completed. Phantom Thief's cape as a farewell gift from LeBlanc. AP increased. Thank goodness. Okay, that was that quest. What else do we have? Just check the quests. There's Gone Air. Okay, Klein and Hibble. Yeah, and then there's... You know what? Before I do those are traveling quests. I do want to go after the students first. Student information. Norcia Highway. Margarita. Swarstruck. Hugo. Roar. Stefan. Roar Institute of Technology. Klein and Hibble. Okay, I know where Klein and Hibble are. They're the quest. There's 2 in Roar, so let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone and travel to Roar. Choose a destination. You can now travel to the Isengard range using the Courageous. Try flying there whenever you wish to start Klein and Hibble's requests. You can now travel to Roar using the Courageous. You can now travel to Saxon Iron Mine. You can now travel to the Swarstruck Barrier. You can also now fly to the 4 spirit shrines that were discovered directly. Norcia Highway Ignis Shrine. Nord Highlands Aria Shrine. Guerrilla Byroad Terria Shrine. Terra Shrine. Ebel Highway Aqua Shrine. Note that the main story will advance when you complete any of these shrines, so you be absolutely certain to do everything else you want to do first.
Where do you want to go?
We're going to Roar.
Leave it to me.
Okay. I don't remember which... So there's Hugo in there. There's also... Oh, you know what? I need to check before. Well, let's talk to... Hugo. Ah, hello. Hey, Hugo here on business? You bet, I'm here to finalize negotiations on a deal with the Reinford Company. Oh, and while I've got the chance, on behalf of Kleist & Co., let me thank you for your considerable efforts the other day. You're welcome. Sometimes it strains belief that you're just a student like us and not a seasoned businessman. Well, either way, this presents a good chance. There's something we wanted to talk to you about. They told Hugo about their plans for the Courageous and their search for other students to fight alongside them. I see, I expected you'd turn up and ask me eventually. I'm certainly not opposed to fighting alongside you. After all, it seems like you even got Becky lending you a hand. Then you'll come with us? Well, yes and no. I can't just hop on board right this instant. I still have my fingers in a few pies around here. In fact, I'm in the middle of setting up a commerce network with some other like-minded individuals. A commerce network? You heard me. This network will unite commercial firms and businesses all across Erebonia with Kleist & Company at the center. If everything goes according to plan, I just might be able to do something about the stagnated flow of goods in Erebonia. Or that's my plan, at least. it'd be quite the coup for Kleiston Company's head of sales to bring an idea that big to life. I'd say it just makes sense for a man in my position, wouldn't you? That you're coming here have something to do with that, then? That's right, but I'm done here, at least for the moment. There are still a few more places I need to stop by, though, which is why I'm afraid I can't come with you just yet, not until I've gotten all of those boxes checked. Okay. I can't very well pluck you away when you're in the middle of work. I wonder if there's anything we can do to help him. Oh boy. How about this? We got our own airship. How about we just go to all the places you haven't gotten to yet? You? We've been flying all over the eastern half of the Empire. In all likelihood, we'll be paying those places a visit anyway. If you ask me, it seems sensible to let us take care of it. I think you're on to something here. Alright, I think I will let you guys handle this. Great, so where haven't you been able to get to yet? Legram and Ymir are my last two. I've had a chance to touch base with my contacts in all the other major locations already. All you need to do is find the person representing each town's merchants and vendors and get them to sign one of these. Commerce Network Contract ×2. Okay, seems perfectly doable. I'll make sure to get where they need to go. Ymir should be a snap. At least I know the head of the Merchants Association there. I think I know the person you're talking to in Legram. Well, good luck then. We'll meet here when you're finished everything up. I'll be commuting to and from Heimdall, getting this squared away before I come aboard. Sounds good to me. Shall we be off then? Okay, we're not gonna travel from Ruhr yet because I do remember when I was doing stuff there was there one or two blue chests that I did not finish? Oh, let's also go to the Ruhr Institute of Technology and see what up there. What up there? What up though? Let's go to that Ruhr Institute of Technology. Yeah, here we go. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Researcher Rato, aren't you guys students from Class 7? How's it going? Your name is Rato, isn't it? You're the researcher we met during our field study. And you're one of the Professor Schmidt's assistants, if I remember rightly. Oh yeah, didn't we help you out on something while we were here? Good memory. It's good to see you guys again. I can't thank you enough for liberating Roar either. The number of reasons for me to be in your debt keeps going up and up. I don't know about that. Still, is there anything we can do for you? You seem bothered about something. Oh, you can tell? Well, you see, someone I know is missing. He exactly goes to your school, but he's a second year, so I don't know if you'd know him. His name's Stefan. I know Stefan. He's also one of the students I have to get. Did he ever mention being in the lower class chess club? He did, as a matter of fact. He made it here with a few other Thor students. One of his relatives is enrolled here, so he's ended up studying in our department on their recommendation. I'm glad he made it out of Trista safely. But where could he have gone? Do you happen to have any idea where he is now? I'm guessing he went to test this little gadget he's been working on here. I told him to be careful if he planned to go out, so I doubt we have too much to worry about, but you know. I'm still a little concerned though. Maybe we should go look for him. Offer to search for Stefan. Do you mind if we go out looking for him just in case? There's no way we turn our backs on anyone in danger, and on top of that, he's a fellow Thor student. You sure? I mean, if you are, by all means. I'm guessing Stefan's somewhere along the Nortia Highway. You've been there before, right? It's to the south. Take care, though. The monsters around here are more dangerous than ever lately. Thanks for the heads up. Makes that easy. These guys are still doing the same thing, right? Yep. Same stuff. So I don't have to talk to anyone in town because it looks like they're all talking about the same jibber jabber. Now I don't remember which place had the blue chest that I did not complete. Any blue chests here? I'm gonna have to drive. There's gonna be some driving.
Let's go, go, go!
I've got this.
Let's drive. I'm just looking for a blue. Oh shit, I almost got into an accidental fight. Whoa. Alright. Map it up, map it up. No, these are all captured blue chests. So it's not in the Saxon Mountain. It's probably the Nortia Highway, and I can't teleport back, right? Correct, I cannot. Oh. I'm getting caught on stuff. I don't like this road very much. Too many windiness. Okay. Checking Nordia Highway. Oh, there's also Spina Byroad. Blue chest.
Let's go, go, go!
I've got
Let's
this.
go, go, go. What's that? Oh, it's a cryptid. Okay. Hey, there's the blue chest I was looking for. Okay. And then that's the student I'm looking for. Look at that. There's like 3 things to do here. I think this is the place to be. Should I take on the cryptid? I think we'll see. We're gonna blue chest it first. Actually, we're gonna get the student first. Back it up. Ah. Reverse. It's just got a laptop. Aren't you Reen? Good, we found you. Reen explained how they came to search for him after hearing he had disappeared from the Institute. Really sorry you had to come all this way looking for me. I'm happy you did, though. I'd love to come and join you on the Courageous as soon as possible, but... Well, I came here to conduct a test on a program I recently developed. I think it'll prove useful to you, so if I could, I'd like to get it finished before hopping aboard. Unfortunately, I ran into a nasty bug during testing, and now it won't work properly. Alright, I wish we could help, but... Yeah, I know machines, but nothing about computer programming. Don't worry about it. It'll work things out eventually. Would you mind checking in with me later? This could take some time. What? I wonder... Oh! I need Sam. He's always good with computers during lessons. Maybe we should go back to the Courageous and bring him here. Luckily, I don't have to go back to the Courageous. I have to change my party. So... let's... get out... Oh, shit. What the? That looks like... Oh, now he's in trouble? Like, literally, we didn't leave. We just kind of teleported a person down. Don't come any closer. Goddess, please help me. Stefan! Sam? Reen? Leave these monsters to us. We'll take care of them.
Let's get this over with.
Here I go.
Flame Dragon.
Burn to ash. Fall.
There we go.
Now.
They're just about done's.
I'll handle it. Hostiles neutralized. Guess we're safe.
And easy peasy pie. Phew, there we go. You aren't hurt, are you, Stefan? No, I'm fine. Thanks to you coming to my aid, I don't even have a scratch on me. Thank you so much, Sam. The rest of you guys, too. Boy, am I ever glad you showed up when you did. It's good to see you, too. I was praying you made it out of Trista all right. Same here. Another happy reunion. It's rather touching to see them, isn't it? Nice to see you two get reunited. Moving on, I hear you ran into some sort of bug in a program you made. I studied programming quite a bit back at the academy, so I'm inclined to think I might be of some help to you. What do you say? Really, Sam? That'd be swell. Programming's not really my field, but I do know machines. Mind if I chip in? Sam and Stefan teamed up to debug the program. Meanwhile, the rest of Class 7 stood guard, ensuring they could focus on their work. It's done now. It works perfectly. Thank you, Sam. And everyone here, too. Thanks again. I'm just glad I wasn't out of my depth. Incidentally, what kind of program is it? It's a database system to gather info from combat situations. Not to blow my own trumpet, but it's really useful. You can pull up anything stored in this little guy instantly. Recording combat statistics, huh? That does sound rather convenient. Yep, and knowing is half the battle. I tried inputting the data from the fight you just had as a test, and it's looking like it'll work great. Sorry I had to put you out to finish things, but thanks to you, it ended up being a huge success. I'll have to go and let Rato know about this right away. Alright, everyone ready to head back to the Institute? Oh shoot, we're gonna go back to the Institute. I needed the blue chest. Thanks a ton for finding him. I'm guessing you're gonna go with him, Stefan? That's right, still. Thank you so much for all you've done for me. Now I'm gonna do my best to support my fellow Academy students. Awesome, and good luck. I'll keep rooting for you. By the way, I put the database program you made onto a memory quartz. All you need to do is install it into one of the Courageous' computers and you'll be good to go. Thank you. This will sure come in handy. It'll be great to have you with us, Stefan. Let's work to take back our Academy together. You bet. They're so worked up, you'd think they were in some sports club instead. A nerdy sports club. After bidding a fond farewell, Rato returned to his lab and Class 7 guided Stefan to the Courageous. Stefan is welcome to board the Courageous. Character notebook updated. Alright, now I have to go back to the Nordy Highway and get my blue chest. And,
Let's go, go, go!
I've got this.
maybe a cryptid? Maybe? I don't know, it depends. I might start the next episode with the cryptid battle, because cryptid battles are hard. I'm probably gonna finish this episode off with a good old-fashioned oh, look at that beast. Oh man. Okay. Spiritual presence emanating from the chest. Elliot, Emma, Milliam, Sarah. Oh shoot, I need Elliot and Milliam. Have you heard Elliot's father published a best-selling book on the Imperial forces? They don't call him Craig the Reed for nothing. Oh my god. Milliam and Elliot. I think that was it. Change the party. Yep. Let's do this.
Here they come! Stay focused!
It's a bunch of chickens, and they're faster than us, and they miss. That's a counter that I like.
Bad idea! My turn!
Okay. There we go, Thunder Vortex.
Of course!
0 arts. Well, you know what that means. That means
Now!
the strongest spell I think she has. Look at that. It's the Hand of Doom. She is my mage.
Okay,
Oh, and you can do it too. Let's Judgment Bolts.
try this.
Yes, sir!
Buster Arm 2.
Now's our chance! You're mine! Here I go! Huh?
Oh shoot, I should have
It's my turn.
finish him off with autos. Nice.
Oh, we did it.
Excellent.
I've got this.
Hey, leveled up. Overcame the trial. And use overdrive, a link with one another. Their bonds with one another strengthened. There's gonna be a lot of bonding here. Level 4, cheer and auto charge. HP and EP fully restored. Let's save it up here. Oh. Okay, I think, guys, we're gonna call this episode here, and we're gonna start the next one proper, and we're gonna face Beast Boy down there. But actually, I'll change the party in the next episode. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'm Kelthar of the Heroes and Legends, and to remind you once again, check out Strategy Corner Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12:30 p.m. Pacific, shortly after the daily episode of RPG Corner that happens at 12 p.m. Pacific every day, at least for the rest of this series. And thank you guys again. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as well. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.